sur Radio Télé Shekinah dans émission pour la émission préférée là qui c'est Cooking and the Glory, cuisiner dans la gloire. Nous aujourd'hui on vient avec vous frère Bedford Aristide et nous vient accompagner avec un chef de la gloire, c'est chef
Dherlie.
Chef Dherlie, bienvenue et encore nous allons passer un moment. Qui ça nous gagne aujourd'hui, chef Dherlie?
Well, today we're going to prepare for you yellow grits with spinach. And we have all the ingredients here that's going to go in it. We have the yellow grits here, spinach, and we're going to put some onions because I like putting onions in everything. So we're going to add some onions to it, and we're going to use some olive oil to cook it with, and we also have some seasoning. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper and a little bit of Creole seasoning to give it a extra taste because you know we Haitian.
Okay, I like what you say, we Haitian. C'est plutôt bon Mayi Moulin à faire.
Oui.
Eh bien, nous allons aller pour une pause et puis l'un tourner, nous allons commencer.
Yes. Brother Aristide, we're gonna learn how to cut and properly prepare the ingredients that we're gonna use to make the grits. Okay, the Mayi Moulin, yes. So what we have in there, we're gonna have put onions in there, and we're gonna put some garlic, and we're also gonna put some spinach. So first, I want to teach you guys how to properly cut an onion. You're gonna help me, Brother Aristide?
Bon.
Okay, so first what? Okay, so first what you're gonna do, usually the onions have that dry, outer shell. So you're gonna peel all of that off, and you're gonna peel the top of it off, and I usually peel the bottom of it off too. And cut it in half.
Couper
Okay. For this kind of cut.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you half so you can follow along with me. Okay, so so first what you're gonna do is you're gonna put little slits just like this all along the onions.
Okay.
It's already marked, so you just cut along those marks right here, right? Make sure you don't cut your finger, Brother Bread. Spread your fingers apart. Fingers. And then you just cut like this.
Wow.
And now you have perfectly diced. See that? Perfectly diced onions.
Okay.
No fuss, no muss.
No fuss.
No muss up, fella. Oui. Yeah, not all the way to the back. You're gonna leave this part open. You see?
Okay.
So you can have it to hold. So cut it like from here. Don't go all the way to the back.
Don't go all the way.
Yeah, right there. Yes. Push that to the side here. And the next thing we're gonna do is show you how to cut the cloves. It's very easy.
Okay.
So you're gonna take the clove.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're gonna put your knife flat on it like this, and you're gonna give it a nice smack until it breaks. You see that? So I feel seul fois and it crushes like this, that's fine. There we go. And then you just remove the leaf,
Okay.
retire pollo.
Okay.
And then that's how you dice it. Then you dice it up like this. And you dice it up real small.
Comment? Encore? Okay.
Well, yeah, just leave it flat, and then you just see that?
Oh.
Dice it up real small. Okay, so now we're gonna do our spinach. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take these stems off. You're gonna take all these stems off. Take the hard parts off. Some of them, they sell them just the leaves in the supermarket, so you can buy. I like to buy everything really, really fresh, so I buy them with the stem. So you can. With style. You don't want to use those. But you can buy them where it's just the fray. You buy against stemla, it's just the leaves. So, but I like to buy them with the stems. So then you just. It's fresher that way. because I buy it in the packet fresh. But the other ones, they already open it, they cut it, and sometimes they might have chemicals, that they clean it with. But I like to buy my. Oui, que les frais, que le bagage chemical or anything like that. Oui, exactement. Okay, so after you do that, I'm going to take ça, mettre sur côté. Okay. And then you're going to turn your. Oui. You have to clean as you go. So you're going to hold it like this, and then you're going to do a rough chop. Like this. So now we're going to go over to the stove so we can show you guys how to cook it, how to put it all together and how to cook it.
Allez, nous allons cuire les cognacs, nous allons aller traverser dans chaudière et on a cuit.
Yes.
On va retourner après. Chef Dherlie, ça est partie préférée non là, ça me doit faire là-dedans.
Kounya là, it's time to put all the ingredients together so we can prepare the grits, okay?
Okay.
So first, we're gonna put a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon.
Okay.
And when it gets nice and hot, because the pot was already hot, so when the oil gets nice and hot, you're gonna grab me the onion over there. Because it's onions. Pour it in here. Okay, so we're gonna stir it a little bit. And then you're gonna cook this until it's like a little bit see-through and that it's softened a little bit. So when it's like translucent and it's kind of see-through, then you know it's ready. And then we're gonna add the spinach. Just dump it in there. And you're gonna cook it until you smell that? Yeah. Once you start smelling that, that means it's cooking. It's cooking. So once you dump the spinach in there, it's gonna shrink really a lot. So once it shrinks a lot, that's what you do. You do that for maybe about a minute or so. Okay? And then at this point, you're gonna add your broth. So we have vegetable broth. You're gonna put about 2 cups. 2 cups of vegetable broth. Okay? All right, so we have our vegetable broth. And then to the broth, we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
This is your salt here. So you put 1 teaspoon of salt. And I like using the Creole seasoning, so we're gonna put a teaspoon of Creole seasoning in here as well.
So seasoning ça parle Creole?
You got it, Creole. I love using it. And then we're just gonna put a pinch of pepper.
So ça tout ça fait pour lui, ça tout ça fait pour lui.
Bon goût. Make it taste good. That's why our food, we're fasting, we're not eating meat, so the food can still taste good, As long as you use natural seasoning, you can still put them in there. Okay, so give it a little stir, and you're gonna let that sit until it comes to a boil. So once it starts to boil, let's turn that up a little higher. As soon as it starts to boil, that's when you're gonna add your corn. Okay, so you're gonna let that sit on the stove until it comes to a boil, and then you're gonna add your.
So tu mette Mayi là-dedans, qu'on fin bouillir.
Qu'on commence à bouillir. Quand elle commence à bouillir, then you add your Mayi.
Et puis m'a tout Mayi à faire.
Mais oui. Okay, so now it's come to a boil, and we're gonna add our yellow corn, yellow grits. Okay, but you got to make sure you stir. This is about 1 cup. So we had 2 cups of water. For every cup of water, you're gonna add a cup of corn. Okay.
Ça veut dire soupe à faire ça la pâte comme ça.
La du. Yeah. So you want it to be nice and soft.
2 cups d'eau.
1 cup. Mayi Moulin.
Okay.
So for every 2 cups, yeah. Okay. So we had 2 cups in here, so we're gonna add 1 cup. All right, and then you're gonna stir it.
Okay.
As you put it in, you gotta stir it, and then you gotta keep stirring it. Yeah, don't stop stirring it until it starts to thicken. So you're gonna stir it and stir it and stir. And then you can let it sit for a second, but you gotta keep stirring it, because if you don't keep stirring it, it's gonna stick to the bottom and it's gonna get hard. Yeah. So you gotta keep stirring it.
Ok. Jusqu'à qu'il le
So you're gonna let it cook. You're gonna stir it and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, so about 15 minutes it should start to thicken, and then when it thickens to your liking, then it's ready. Then you can cover it up. I like to like really stir it vigorously, like until it gets nice and cooked, and then you can turn the fire really low. And then you simmer it.
You
leave it, you're gonna come back, it's gonna turn into a hard mess, and you're not gonna eat it. So we want it to be nice and soft. So you see how it's starting to thicken a little bit?
Yes.
So you're gonna just keep stirring and stirring it until it thickens, and then and then you're gonna want all the water to disappear. So once all the water disappear, you're gonna cover it and let it. You smell it. Yeah, it smells really good. This is one of my favorite foods. And then you just keep stirring it. You see, as you're stirring it, it's thickening. Oh wait. We have some zaboka. How do you like it? Okay.
Ok, elle a commencé bon, chers amis. Nous avons l'autre pause et puis nous avons tourné tout à l'heure. Mayi a bouilli.
You see that? Now it's nice and cooked. The water is gone. And it's ready. After it's simmered for about 15 minutes, and this is the consistency that I like. It's not too thick and it's not too hard, too soft. Yeah, so this is a good consistency.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put some on a plate for you so you can try it, okay?
So j'ai l'aime petit. Mayi Moulin. Et puis tu bon tu chanter, le Mayi Moulin a beaucoup manger. Dis Mayi Moulin a zavoka, son bagay qui.
Ouais, mais met zavoka pour. Well, get the zavoka.
Oh bagay.
So konya la, nous allons mettre ti. Many. Okay? Et voilà. So now I'm gonna want you to taste it for me, and you tell me what you think. Yes. Put it with some zaboka and some Mayi Moulin. Yes. Let me try it. Hold on. I gotta try it too, you know.
Okay.
It's hot. It's so hot. Okay, ready? Oh my God, so good.
Voilà, chers amis, nous sommes contents ensemble avec vous. Et ça c'est Mayi Moulin avec feuille, avec zaboka. Nous encourageons ou même qui fait pour là, allez en bas page nous, postez en bas page Facebook ou, et puis hashtag cuisiner dans la gloire, hashtag cooking in the glory. Good job, Chef Dherlie, et merci, bon bagage.